And we have a go for auto sequence start. Discovery's onboard computers are primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions. Start, 2, 1, boost ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle.
Welcome to the Launchpad. I'm your host, Harry Washington. The Launchpad is produced by Pursuing a Dream Corporation. And those of you not familiar with Pursuing a Dream Corporation, it's a nonprofit organization that encourages students to pursue degrees and careers in areas of science, technology, engineering, and math. And today our focus is going to be STEM. And for those of you unfamiliar with STEM, again, it's science, technology, engineering, and math. And our focus in particular are programs that are making a difference in STEM. Today we're joined by the founder of the Pearl Project, Mrs. Robin McDougal. Robin, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Excited about being here.
Good, and glad to have you. Now, what's the mission of the Pearl Project?
The Pearl Project was designed to reach community leaders, to empower the leaders in the community. More like a homeschool connection.
Okay.
How could we take advanced physics, advanced math, bring it to a community so that they are comfortable with it in their after-school hours?
Okay.
And so it was founded with some grant money that was given to us from the National Girls Collaborative, from the Women in Technology Organization, from some corporations like eGlam and M-Media Mobile. And so we put together some dollars to plan and write a curriculum that teaches community leaders to bring advanced math, science, and engineering and technology to their own community.
Now, Pearl Project, that sounds like a very unique name. What influenced the name?
You know what? I'm a kid from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
And I grew up in public housing.
Okay.
And so I didn't have as many opportunities as my children have today.
Okay.
So somebody came along from the community, especially the after-school community world, because I didn't go to summer camp, I didn't go to after-school programs. I had a community center and attached to my public housing. The adults there, the community activists and leaders, would take us and spend time with us. As a result of that, I was able to take a special test. Identified the fact that I was good in science and math, and I went to a special private school. Yes, I had to leave my community and be in a community of people that I was unfamiliar with. But because of that, it changed the path of my life. And as a result of that, this is my homage or my give back, my pay it forward. I decided that as a result of my personal experience and some research as an educator and a business person, I know that STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, is an absolute must for everybody. I call it STEM literacy. You may not be a computer scientist, but in order to go into the military or take any job today and in the future, you must have STEM capability. And the best way to do that is to have someone you're comfortable with teach you the hard stuff. Students that come through our program may have had an opportunity to do it at school, but maybe they didn't enjoy it. Coming home to be with their community leader like I did, maybe I listened better. Maybe I had a little bit more time to deal with the things that were difficult. And so the Pearl Project is named after the idea that a pearl was born in a rough environment, which is the inside of an oyster. So when a piece of grit gets in an oyster, over time, with nurturing, it turns into a beautiful, highly valued, precious gem we call the pearl.
Now, because the program is formed for girls, what issues do you feel girls face that boys, versus boys as it relates to education?
Right, good point. There was a book that came out called Why So Few? Written by the National Science Foundation and the American Association of University Women. They collaborated together to figure out what was the problem. Why are there so few girls and minorities going into STEM fields? And they found several reasons. The book is available for free to many people, and I'd be glad to send you the book in a PDF to send to your viewers. However, but the bottom line there's 6 reasons. Out of the 6, we couldn't do them all, so we picked 3. 1, persistence. We must teach our youth to be persistent in fields that are very ambiguous. Physics is very difficult, and you don't get it right away. So you must learn that the first step to knowing is not knowing.
Okay.
So persistence is a major part of the PRO project.
Okay.
Number 2, spatial reasoning.
Okay.
They explain to us that boys tend to grow up building blocks.
Mm-hmm.
They're encouraged to think out of the box to
Okay.
solve problems.
Okay.
And so girls like myself and women that I know in my age group,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't get Lego blocks. We didn't do that in our spare time.
Right.
So when you play with blocks and puzzles,
Mm-hmm.
they develop something called spatial reasoning.
Okay.
When you are reviewed in school for advanced or gifted programs,
Mm-hmm.
spatial reasoning is part of the test.
Okay.
When you take the SAT, spatial reasoning has always been part of that.
Just in closing, what current initiatives do you have the PRO project is offering?
PRO project now is expanding from middle school to high school,
Okay.
into having programs for internships for college students.
Okay.
In addition, we're going back and we're looking for programs for young elementary school girls.
Okay. I would like to thank our guest, Ms. Robin McDougal of the PRO project.